Hola, bonjour, boni, ni hao, ching ta, assalamu alaikum, nigga, all that good stuff. Wait a minute, hold up. I'm sorry. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome, everyone. My name is Kaya. Welcome to Yeah, I Said It. And I got a whole lot to say all the time. Say no every time. Hope everybody is having a great day. Right now, I'm trying to click on my channels to make sure you guys can hear me. Oi, 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 oi. Alrighty, what is this? Okay, give me a second. Just want to make sure I'm on. Oh, make sure I'm on here. Sorry, you guys. I'm a little late because I was talking to my boss. So, work is first. I don't make money on YouTube. Not $1, not one dime. So, my work come first. Equals I come first. Wait a minute. Let me get a pen and piece of paper because I may have to write notes down. I hope everybody is cool. You feel me? Everybody is straight. Everybody, under the air or the fan. And to save electricity, I just turn my air on at night. The only way I'll turn my air on in the daytime is if I'm really, really extremely hot and feel weak. Then I'll turn the fan on. But I love to have my door open. So, and my windows. However, maybe that can help you guys out a little bit. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now, remember, I said that once I'm not working for this client anymore, that I was going to revisit and I was going to go the fuck in. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not with the cussing, yeah, I heard that on your channel, you ugly ass nigga. Anyway, I just love how y'all just copying my name. And it's not, yay is with an A. Ya is with an I. I just want to put that out there. Like, that's how desperate y'all are to fucking try to cling on to my motherfucking energy. Y'all's about some stupid motherfuckers. But that's okay, because I'm just loving the show. Because the neighbor next to little warlock, faggot-ass warlock next door, his motherfucking four-eyed little stinking-ass, dick-ass, his arm fucked up today. I looked at the video yesterday. He was fine. This morning, he came out with an arm brace. Or was it yesterday? I'm not keeping the track of people's fucking life. But it happened within the last 2 days. God don't like ugly, and I promise you, he's still going to take that same arm and try to do fucking rituals. How stupid are you? Y'all dumb as shit. And I can understand the mindset that they have, because you got stupid ass people that say, oh, well, if we keep trying, eventually it's going to happen. No, what's going to happen is y'all going to start fucking dying and going to fuck to jail, and your people's going to start dying and going to jail, and your kids going to start getting motherfucking sick. That's what's going to happen, bitch, and your fucking dumb ass animals. That's what's going to happen. That's the plan. So as long as I'm on your hit list, you're going to stay on God's, and you're not going to have no good luck. And trust me, the little shit you get and you think is from God is not. It is not. It's a tool from the devil to set and line your asses up. So don't forget to grab your weed, your blanket, your wine, your cigarettes, whatever you need to make yourself comfortable in an environment, and you go ahead and do that. I'm going to move forward. Let me light my blunt. Blah, 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 blah. Alrighty. Toast to the smokes. Toast to the smokers. Shout outs to my future husband. Hey boo. How you doing? Ooh, get your shit together. I was thinking of saying that next, and then I end up burping. So you need to get your shit together. Whatever that is. It ain't none of my business. And that's people probably get with people and they think that the person business is their business. Bitch, no, it's not. My business is not your motherfucking business. I don't give a fuck if I'm married to you. It ain't your fucking business. When it has something to when it's consisting affecting me or the marriage, then that's a concern. Fuck out of here. That be them insecure motherfucking people wanting to know all your fucking business so they know how to play your ass. Fuck out of here. I don't like that shit. Don't question me about my shit. I would volunteer my information if that's what the fuck I want to do. I'm a grown ass motherfucking woman. I'm not a prisoner and I'm not a fucking child. And my father is dead. Boom. That's what I tell motherfuckers, father fuckers, whatever kind of fuckers they are. Man fuckers, whatever. But anyway, hey, boo. I don't know. The spirit just told me to say that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Right? However, I want to talk about how I quit working for this client that I had. This is the same stupid, illiterate, dumb motherfucker. Man fucker. Yeah, because he told me he was with a transsexual. And this a motherfucker that tell everybody's business. You tell him something, and he is repeating that shit. You can walk up to him and say, hey, how Troy doing? Wait a minute. First, sorry, this is how I go. I'm the person, you know. And I'm the person, and I'm calling Troy. No, or Troy calling me. And Troy's telling me, you know, I'm asking Troy, well, what you doing today? Da, 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 da. And then Troy will say, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And then I'm going to hang up with this person or whatever. And then say somebody walk up and say, yo, you heard from such and such lately? Oh, yeah, they just told me they was going to da, 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 da. Talk too fucking much. You talk too much. Tell your business. Oh, you ain't got that much to really talk about. But doing crack, trying to hide that you was a crackhead. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm listening to when I'm hearing you talk to somebody else that said they've recovered. Ain't no alcoholic talking on that level. Bitch, you was a whole fucking crackhead and you thought that I wanted to fuck you. You thought I wanted to be with your little nasty, funky ass. I don't like old men like that to be fucking them and sucking on their ass. And if I do, he got to be a super fly, amazing motherfucker for me to do that. I am not attracted to old men. That is a preference of mine. Maybe it'll change. I don't need another old motherfucker trying to make me feel fucking old and try to tell me how they too old to do this and do that. Well, bitch, I'm not. So I'm going to go where I can do it at. Now, what's wrong with an older woman wanting a young man? Y'all old, old, nasty, y'all fucking nasty ass niggas do it all the fucking time from day one. Mind you, y'all used to marry 6 years old. What kind of shit is that? I'm going to like what I want to like, and I don't give a fuck who feel about it, what they feel about it. But I will never, ever take an old nigga back. It will never fucking happen. No witchcraft on this planet can make that happen. So fuck out of here, bitch. I don't want to talk. I don't want to have a deep conversation with none of y'all, even y'all family members. Fuck y'all. Fuck out of here. Anyway, let's move forth, right? Let me take a sip of my wine. So I'm going to start. Hold on. Let me write this down. The water. And after the water was the hoagie. And then the finale. I quit. Because I quit. Once I start talking to you a certain way, I don't give a fuck if you don't want me around no more as a client. A nurse. I'm out. Because one thing I'm not going to have is somebody disrespecting me. You're not going to disrespect me. And I can say it in a nice way. And no matter how nice you say it, they're still going to take it in a rude way. Because people choose to be disrespectful and selfish and immature. So I'm gonna start with the water. I had this client and he was telling me about how he was talking about all his nurses. Oh yeah, let me talk about that one. And when the kissing. And he was telling me about this big woman. She was big and how she couldn't pick up a regular case of water. And I'm like, oh wow. Well, I said I can do that. Because some clients want to make sure you can do what the previous nurse didn't want to do or can't do. So I was like, oh, I said I can do that. I said, when I'm home, sometimes I buy the real big pack. I think it's like 30 in there, 35 in there. I said, sometimes I buy that for myself. You feel me? And that was that. So a week or two later go by, and this little crippled motherfucker, stink dick ass motherfucker, his dick didn't even stink because I ain't smell that, but I smelled the neck because I had to get close to reach over, and I smelled the stench. Oh, it's talking about, oh yeah, I just took a shower. No, you didn't, bitch. You washed up in the sink. There's a whole ring around there. Washing in the sink is not a motherfucking shower, you stupid bitch. And this is a 70-year-old that's still out here acting like a whore. Look at every fucking woman, even young little girls. That's how I know you're a pedophile. So anytime you give it, oh, let me get her this $5 because she's so cute. That's pedophile shit. Not because, oh, she's so smart. Oh, but she's cute. Anyway. So I take them to the market. Matter of fact, let me get my book too, because I'm going to tell y'all how many times he paid me gas. Tell you how many times this nothing motherfucker paid me gas money. So we go to the market. He comes out with a big thing of water. First of all, how you get that in that cart? So if you got that in that cart, you can get it from the cart to my car. But oh no, this creature wanted to use me like I was a fucking slave. And once I feel like a slave, I'm done. I am fucking done. I don't play that shit. I don't mind being nice. But when you got this energy like I got to do it and I should do it and all the wrong thoughts. Oh, I'm going to pick that shit up, bitch. Oh, I'm going to pick it up. And I did. Anyway, so I said, why would you buy this big ass water? Well, I said, I never said that. I told you what I do for my household. What I do for my household don't mean I'm going to do it for yours. I said, look, at the end of the day, he told me how he could get somebody to do this. You should have did that from the fucking beginning, bitch. But in the end of the day, I let him know. I said, look, I'll put it in my car and I'll do all that. But this will be your last time buying a big thing of water and think I'm going to pick that up. But you know how little I am? I do it for my household because I have to. I don't have to lift up nothing that fucking heavy for him. I'm not doing that shit fucking my back up. And he already knew I had a bag back. And if he didn't know, that means because he didn't give a fuck and he wasn't really listening. That ain't my problem. You should have been listening instead of acting like you was. So he got irritated with that and got mad with that. And my thing is, why you the fuck you keep wanting female nurses, but you want us to do nigga shit? You want us to ride you around while you look at bitches and shit like that? You can get a male nurse and have a male do that shit, and y'all can really pick up bitches. Oh, I just want somebody so I can feel like I'm in, a companion. Bitch, I'm nobody's fucking companion. I'm your nurse. That's it, bitch. And I ain't even that no more. I'm done. I wouldn't give a fuck what happened. And he's going to lose another limb, God said. Hello. Disrespectful ass motherfucker. Bitch, I was your whole motherfucking test. Yo, dumb ass. So he was mad about that. I put it on his little porch And I said, you on your own with that. I'm not doing that. So that was done. But he really didn't like that. I picked the energy up and I cut my eye to the side and seen his whole face. He was disgusted. So it wasn't like I was assuming. I like to confirm, even though my gift does what it does, I still like to confirm, meaning I probably doubt myself sometimes. And I wouldn't even say I doubt it, but I just be trying to get a motherfucker, father fucker, everybody fucker the benefit of the fucking doubt. So after that, he started telling me about how he had this nurse and talking about this young girl. She was in her 20s. Talking about, yeah, she was doing this and doing that and bending over and fucking what do you say? She was taking her clothes off, sat on his lap and gave him a kiss. And I'm looking like, oh, well, that wouldn't be the fuck me. And y'all got to understand, sometimes when people telling you stories, depending on what story it is, that person is either number one, lying, or number two, they're trying to get you to compete with the story that they just told you. Oh, this person did this or that, da, and thinking you going to say, oh, I got to do better than that. Bitch, no, I'm not. If that is not my style and my source, that ain't my source, bitch. I ain't going to try to fuck with it. I don't go around trying to compete with people on that type of level. Like, what the fuck? I don't go competing at all. I mean, if you really get technical, the competition is there. It's just a natural thing. But it's what you do with that thing. And I ain't doing that. And furthermore, I don't really join no contest unless I know I'm going to win. It's called picking your own battles, your own fights. Well, I wouldn't say that, because even if I think I'm going to get my ass whipped, I'm going to fight if I have to. So that irked the fuck out of me. I kept saying to God, this nigga got to go. He got to go. Even calling me boo and baby out in public, he had to go. I kept saying, God, please, just make sure you get me something else. Like I'm not missing no money. I just couldn't believe it. I said, I know this nigga. I mean, and he be telling, oh, you so beautiful. And I'm looking like I'm your nurse. I rebuttal that shit real quick. That's not why I'm here. I can't say, no, you cannot. I know I look good. I don't need you to tell me that. What are you trying to stroke my ego for? What do you want? Because you ain't getting it. You know, it's crazy. Disgusting. And you 70. You're trifling as shit. I mean, I have no words for the low life. I mean, it's beyond a maggot right now. Maggot shit. I don't know, but disgusting. I recommend people to even stay from around this fucking fool and keep your children away. He don't even like kids. Always complaining about what the children doing. Bitch, they little. They babies. The fuck is you complaining for? Miserable. Miserable. I tell you, boy, the level of misery is impulsive. So then we had an incident with the hoagie. Oh, let me put this down there too. And we go get the hoagie. And he ordered it on the phone and then sends me in the store to go get the hoagie. I did that the first time. And I'm being real. I didn't like that because I'm here to do what you can't do. And if you're having trouble doing it, I am supposed to assist you with it. But if you can't do it, I'm supposed to do it for you. That's how that shit go. He can walk. He got a cane. If not, then you need to bring your walker. But instead, the second he had me go in there and get it. And I'm like, what the fuck? I said, no, all this gonna stop. Because I would take him to Chick-fil-A every morning. And I hated that too. Because I don't like to be predictable like that. Keep going to the same spot every day. Like, nigga, when you had your car and that other nurse before me, you was going to Burger King. Because I asked him, I said, before I was bringing you to Chick-fil-A, where was you and your nurse eating? And he said Burger King. You got me riding all the way from West Philly to South Philly on Delaware Avenue just to go to a fucking Chick-fil-A for breakfast because you want to go for a fucking ride, but you ain't got no gas money? The fuck I look like? I even went to the job. I told y'all that. I went to the job when I had to drop off the timesheet, and I'm like, do we get vouchers for gas? And she was like, no, and they ain't even got no business in your car. And I let him know that. And he still didn't give a fuck. He didn't even care about me losing my job because they could have started sending people to watch me as shit. He ain't give a fuck. But I was like, oh, fuck it. I don't mind being out. As long as he give me gas money, I don't care. Then he's sitting there talking about, oh, well, you drive. Bitch, it's my car. What my car got to do with that? If you take a lift from West Philly all the way to Delaware motherfucking Avenue, bitch, you gonna pay more than what you give me a week for gas. Then he kept trying to offer me shit. He wanted them men that give you shit and then say he gave you this and gave you that. No, I don't need nothing from you. If I could buy my own food, why not? Don't fuck the food, bitch. Give me the gas money. You offering to buy me some fucking food like we on a fucking date, bitch? No. And that's another reason why number one, we're not supposed to. Number two, I got my own money. And number three, this ain't no date, bitch. This is not a relationship. Sitting in my motherfucking car, folding his arms. Folding your arms is a language, bitch. I ain't stupid. So the second time, I said, oh, I'm saying to myself, God, he going in here to get this hoe, get himself. I'm not doing that shit. Ain't no way. No. Because I even stopped going in the market with him. Why am I going in the market with you? I ain't got to lift up nothing to do nothing. Just walking the fuck around. Bitch, I could be sitting in my motherfucking car and getting my thought and my mind together for the next phase with your dumb ass. Because you're irritating. The motherfucker got me smoking cigarettes again. Well, I got myself smoking cigarettes. But the man was stressing me so fucking much. And whatever leftover weed I had from the last night or whatever, I smoked a cigarette to try to boost that. And that's what got me smoking again. But don't worry, because I'm going to go through this little phase because I know they're doing that witchcraft for me to go back in my old ways. So I said, why not embrace that? I'd rather embrace a cigarette than going out there in these strip clubs again. I had to pick. Trust me, I'm learning about this magic shit too. Trust me. So I had to pick, and I picked the cigarettes because I started doing it for my ancestors because, you know, they love the tobacco. So we've been having a good discussion, and I've been talking to them every day about this shit. I actually kicked all their asses out today. They made me so fucking mad. Keep letting these motherfuckers fuck with my fucking money. Get the fuck out of here. Then y'all haters too. Get the fucking going. And I sent them about their way, and I called the gods. Yeah, that's who I called. Maybe that's why the neighbor fucking arm fucked up. Oh yeah, trying to intervene in my fucking dreams, bitch. First of all, when I'm going to sleep, I'm automatically going in there fighting, swinging. That part. And it's so funny because God kept telling me to say it. I feel like, well, let me keep going. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me write this down. All right. So I'm talking to God on the way to go get his food. Because I said, oh, this nigga mad. He's a fucking hater, number one. Because when I start talking about money, I had to test him. And I start talking about money, and this motherfucker got quiet and everything. I said, oh, he's a jealous motherfucker because he got to fix it coming. He kept calling my money ours. And I ain't taking care of no nigga. The fuck out of here. and not no fucking body that I'm catering to and getting paid to take care of. What the fuck I look like? Like I said, and I mean that shit. Y'all want me to help y'all? Y'all gonna help me raise this fucking money. Other than that, I ain't helping nobody unless God tell me to do that. That's the only way I'm doing it. I'm not gonna be taking all my motherfucking money doing for y'all dumbass motherfuckers. I don't think so. And when I say dumb, the fact that you think you can use some fucking body. You about a dumb motherfucker. Transsexual fucker. And he showed me a picture of the fucking queen, and that bitch was bad. I didn't even know it was a motherfucking man until he said something. And then that's when I started seeing the features. Had he would have passed me that fucking photo without saying that was a man, my God, that bitch looked it fucking fine. Forgive me, Lord. You know, but it is what it is. That bitch. Oh, and shout outs to T.S. Madison and Salty Santana. I watched that whole video. I seen a little clip of it, like a couple minutes, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where's the whole fucking video? And then I seen it yesterday. I said, thank you, Lord. Because I love these motherfucking queens, okay? Divas. I'm going to say divas. And I see Salty, you responded to me, huh? When I said because I didn't know. You know what I'm talking about. I didn't know, so I didn't want to say, you know, yeah, and you look at yourself like, you feel me? So that was kind of cute. And then y'all crying. I'm like, y'all bitches will make me come through this screen and claw y'all. Y'all will make me cry too. Stop playing, bitches. But I love the interview. I love her fluffy ass. Yes, I do. T.S. Yes, I love that bitch. She is so pretty. Just so cute. Anyway, forgive me, Lord. But I do. I love. And I say forgive me, Lord, just in case it's bad. Because who knows if it's really bad, right? Right. But when y'all was doing the interview, I was looking like, damn. I wonder, do they know other avenues of tapping into femininity? And is it other ways to tap into femininity? Because I want to know, because, you know, I'm a feminine tomboy. So I'm still trying to figure this shit out. I'm trying to figure it out. But anyway, let's move forth, right? Oh, and shout outs to Amina. What's that? Peter ex-wife. His dumbass. I don't like him. He's such a whore. He's a heartbreaker. I don't like that. You're supposed to fix hearts, not break them, nigga. That's why I don't like his ass. He lied too much and he played too many fucking games. You feel me? But God got something for your ass when you get older, because men like you normally have prostate cancer, heart issues, or high blood pressure, or the three. Anyway, I ain't wishing it on you. I just pay attention. It's all about paying attention. So we on our way, and I'm talking to God like, God, go in here. Let this nigga go in here himself. So I'm drinking my water, and lo and behold, why the water fall on my motherfucking lap? So now I got all this water on me. I'm like, really, Lord? Like, this is how you do it, though? So we driving, and I knew I should have said something before I got there, up the street from there, but I did. I just wanted to wait and see. I just wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. Right? So, I just made myself burp that time. It was half and half, me and it. Ooh, yin and yang. Anyway, excuse me. So, he pulls out the money out of his motherfucking dirty ass shirt. Well, I wouldn't say it's dirty because you do wash his clothes, but that shit, you know, it's shit so old it just look dirty, but it ain't. Raggedy old garments. The nicest outfit he got is the one that I bought him from Walmart. I just wanted to do a nice gesture. You feel me? God put it upon my heart. You know, you live on a fixed income, but I do it when I want to do it. It ain't up to you to tell me when you feel like I should be nice and use my niceness. No, bitch, that ain't how the fuck it work, bitch, and it never fucking will. So I'm like, yo, I'm not going in here and getting your hoagie. Because look, it looked like I peed on myself. And he see the water. I even took a photo of it. I ain't gonna show y'all, but I had the neighbor that liked me, my ex-boyfriend's best friend's father, take the photo of my, yeah, found out he lived on the block too. Anyway, had him take a picture of the back of me, and you could see the water in the front and the back of me. Like, get the fuck out of here. And you want me to get out? I said, motherfucker, people following me and shit like that. The last thing I need is to be walking out my car looking like I'm fucking crazy and I'm just walking around with piss on me. I don't give a fuck if it's raining or not, bitch. Then why the rain? If it's raining that bad and it's gonna be on your clothes, it's gonna be on your clothes, not in your crouch area. So he's talking about, well, I can't go in there. And I'm saying to myself, why not? You got a cane? Why can't you go in there? It's one level. It ain't like you gotta go up steps or it's a hill. The fuck? Nigga, you in your house lifting up big ass fucking dressers and shit. I couldn't believe it. Like, damn. I even tried to inspire him to do a YouTube video to help other people in his situation, you know, not be so depressed and maybe learn some new tactics and share some, you know, gems, you know, disabled gems. You know, like, this is what I do to help me do this and do that. And maybe you can help somebody else disability be a little bit easier for them. But no, he ain't give a fuck about that. He'd rather just call motherfuckers and borrow money to eat. And you got heart problems and you out there eating all this Popeyes and all of this motherfucking restaurant food, fast food restaurant. I mean, I said that wrong. You know, fast food. What an idiot. That's one thing about me, boy. When it came to my health, I stop all that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I shut that dopamine right the fuck down. Period. Bitch, we ain't doing that. Now, what you can do is help me fucking heal, bitch. I use that dopamine to heal. You can help me fucking heal, bitch, and then we can go back to that shit. And if we can't, then we'll try a little bit. And I've done it. Literally. So now he want to get nasty. I said, well, look. He's talking about, all right, well, just take me to Burger King and Acme. Just take me to Burger King and Acme. And I'm like, saying to myself, no. I said out loud, I said, no, I'm not. But I said to myself, Acme, nigga, that's doing everything that you need to do for the day. Like, I don't know. Bitch, I've been working for you for over a month. I see your routine because you're so fucking predictable. Now get the fuck out of here, nigga. I said, no, I'll take you to Burger King and then we can go get your car and then I can drive you to, you ain't driving my car. Why not? You let the other nurse drive your car. Why you don't want me driving your car, but you want to drive my shit because it look better than your shit? Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. I even for months, I've been considering getting a new car, trading my car in. So the less miles I get, the better I assume that maybe I can get a better deal. Who the fuck is you to tell me I got to ride my car when you got your own fucking car and you let all your nurses that can drive your shit? Get the fuck out of here, bitch. And that's when I say, you know what? You know, I said, no, I'm not doing it. And I'm not taking you to Acme. I'll take you to Burger King, but just take me home. Oh, I will. And when I say I was flying, I was flying. You could tell by my driving, I was pissed the fuck off. And you keep trying to argue. You ain't got no business in my car anyway, my boss said. He told me, I don't give a fuck. I said, well, I do, and this is my shit. Because I asked him for gas money. He told me, I ain't got no gas money. I said, well, look, I only got $50 to my name. And Carol had just passed away. Carol just passed away. So, it's just me. So I'm not getting that chunk of money no more. You think he would have consideration? I said, riding you around, and I only got $50. It take $45 to fill up my motherfucking gas tank, even though I wait till it get to a half. And then, you know, I get my gas. Sometimes I let it go all the way down to get the old gas out. Or I'm just being lazy, one or the other. But normally, when I'm on half, I'm going to get more, and that's like 25 to 30. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. All this over gas in my car? You crazy. I said, no. This shit is, I'm done. I am done. He thought he was firing me. No, bitch, I was done. I've been praying out of this fucking because I didn't want to call my boss and say no. That's why I told him not to get rid of his nurse permanently. He ain't want his nurse permanently because she didn't have a car. He couldn't use her. And then always telling me how the neighbors, and then the neighbor trying to throw in my face, oh, the crackers, because they crackers. Oh, they did this. I'm so happy for them. I don't give a fuck, bitch. That ain't going to make me want to do nothing for you. God is. If God tell me to do it. You sit here, borrow money, and then got me taking you to the market 2 to 3 times out of a fucking week to go there for fucking 3-4 items when you can just do a list for the week. Bitch, you better get the fuck out my face. I don't even shop no more twice a week. Or 3 times a week, no more. So what the fuck? Wasting my gas because you want to be out. Oh, I used to go here and there and there. So what the fuck I supposed to say? Oh yeah, well let's go do that. Fuck no. And then when something go wrong with my car, where the money at? Are you going to help me pay for my shit? Ignorant old man. You can't even talk to him on the phone. He rude as fuck. I done heard this man so many times talking to people. Rude as fuck. I don't work for demons like that. My days of that is over. Once I see that energy, I don't know. I go for a client the first time. I don't like the vibe. Nope. If they accept me, I said no. And that's just that. Fuck out of here. Disgusting. Disgusting. And then when I would take him to Chick-fil-A every day, he would have me go to the counter and pay for his shit. Mind you, why you can't go once in a while to pay for your own shit? Chick-fil-A bring the shit to your table. I'm confused here. He think he got a fucking maid. The fuck out of here. And then when we get to his house, you don't want me to clean the house or nothing, even though it wasn't all, dirty like that. But all I'm doing is sitting around just talking dumb shit. Listening to his old memories about how he fucked this bitch and that bitch. Nigga, you ugly as shit. And when I say he looked just like the emoji, the shit emoji online, I swear to God, he looked just like it. Except for he darker than the emoji. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You's a piece of shit. Over a fucking hoagie because I didn't want to go in the store because I got shit all on my clothes. I'm a female, bitch. But he want me to humiliate myself so no other men will want to say anything to me and he feel like he got a fucking chance. Bitch, I don't think so. I would never in my motherfucking life. I don't give a fuck. Who the man in the Bible when he was when they destroyed Solomon and Gomorrah and he was left with his daughters and ended up fucking his daughters? Sick ass nigga. I wouldn't even fuck his ass. I don't give a fuck if he was the last motherfucker. Fuck the nigga that fucked his 2 daughters. I wouldn't be fucking that nigga. Playing with my pussy, letting him play with his shit. None of that shit. If he was the last thing on here, and I doubt if he will be the last. Because that's a fucking bona fide demon. That apple tree is dead. Now, after that, actually before that, I was going home. The day before that, I was going home, get ready to leave, and I was like, let me go. Gotta go get me these cases of water. Mind you, I'm there 7 hours a day. He talking about here, get me some water. And I'm like, okay. So I go to the bathroom, and God said, oh, hell no. You've been sitting here 7 motherfucking hours. And he done been out this week with different people going to the market. And he ain't get that water. So I came downstairs. I said, I ain't going to be able to do that. I said, I'm going home to get 6 cases of water. And I said, furthermore, I've been here 7 hours and I'm off. I'm not catering to you while I'm off. I'm off. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. So the next day, I get there. And that's when we had the argument about the gas money. And He wanted me to just take him to Burger King and Acme. First of all, he wanted to go to Acme to get that water. But before we got in the car, while we was in the car, I was like, he was telling me about his day, what he did the day before. You know, oh, I did this, I did that. I said, oh, all I did was go home and get them 6 cases of water. And I said I had to put them in the cart, take them out the cart, put them in my car, take them out my car, put them on the steps. From the steps, slide them in my house. After I got them in my house, then I had to pick them up and put them where I wanted. So he was trying to be sarcastic after me asking him for gas. He wanted to go get something to eat and take me to Acme so that I can get that case of water. I said, this motherfucker must think I'm dumb. Yes, I'm so glad. I love when people think I'm dumb, because when you try your fuckery, the only one feelings that's going to get finessed is yours, and it's going to get hurt, because I will not be complying. And if I do, it's a lineup on the way. So I said, this motherfucker must really think I'm dumb. I need gas money. And mind you, now pull out the receipts. Going to some Chick-fil-A every fucking day. Shout out to Chick-fil-A. Eating the same shit every day. Like, get the fuck out of here. So I've been working for him since excuse me. Hold up. Let me go to April. All right, I started working for him. Give me a second. No, I started working for him in March. Sorry, I started working for him. All right, my first day working for him was March the 15th. So I worked for him March the 15th and got fired with him on the 14th of May. So March the 15th, I started working for him. I started working for him. And then May the 14th, he fired me. And that's because I wouldn't do something for him. What I think I wrote it down. But it was over gas, because he keep trying to get me to ride him around. Where's the gas money? And the first time he gave me gas money, he gave me gas money like in April. And then he didn't give me none. And I said, hold up, let me start documenting this, because this man is not giving me money. He gave me money like once or twice before the 19th of May. And then I worked on the 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 6th, 27th, 28th, 29th. I'm sorry, May the 29th was when he fired me. The 14th of May was when he fired his regular nurse because he couldn't get me until June. It was supposed to be June the something because I was doing a fill-in, but I was normally doing the weekends for him. And I was supposed to work until June the 8th. And when they stopped me on the 17th, I let him know, well, I'm until the 17th, not until June. So that's when he fired her. But like I said, the 19th is when I started documenting him giving me gas, because he gave me gas maybe once or twice before that, and that was it. And I started working for him in April. The next time he gave me gas was on June the 8th. I mean, June the 7th for $20. And then June the 11th, he gave me 15. And that was it. Like, bitch, the fuck you think this is? I don't think so. I don't think so. No. And this motherfucker got me riding around in my car outside of work. Outside of me working, when I'm not adding Uber when I do Uber, and I'm not adding when I go to work. On my personal life, this man got me driving my car more than I drive my shit in my personal life. So wait a minute, I'm paying my car note and my insurance to cater to you? You get the benefits out of my shit? Bitch, I don't think so. That's not being nice. That's called, I'm gonna be a dumb bitch if I do that. That's what that's called. I ain't never say I'm sitting here struggling and I'm just gonna give somebody my all. I give what I can. And what God tell me to give. That's it. I say he's a fucking fool. You doing too much. That's too negative for me. Too motherfucking negative. I said nah. Nah. And everybody business. I don't want to sit down and be hearing about somebody how they been dogged women out. Bitch, I'm a woman. Why do you think I'm comfortable with hearing that? Looking at me and shit. Like, no, I ain't, no. That was the last straw. I ain't give a fuck. I did not. I said I'd rather go do Uber. I still come out even. Actually, I'll make a couple more dollars, depending on if I put the patience in to do Uber. Because sometimes I'll be like, shit, I get to $50 and be like, I'm done. But I don't like to keep, I like to have something. Like, motherfucker, I ain't even got $100 saved, bitch. Is you crazy? Out your motherfucking mind. To think that I'm just going to give you and I'm sitting here gotta take care of me. Bitch. I would never expect nobody to do that. The client I had yesterday, she need to be assisted with walking, and she insisted on walking without her cane and nothing. She was actually trying. But you get this nigga that can do it himself and prefer you. If you can walk for him, he'll get you to walk for him. Get the fuck out of here. He even was talking about, man, I wasn't paying that. And then the white lady that fucking because I don't want to say her name, the cracker bitch. I don't want to say her name, but she, came out the door like, and I read her whole aura like, that made her look at him a little differently when she caught him saying that shit. And I'm saying to myself, if you can hear me telepathically, yes, he is using your ass, and you stupid to keep helping him. And then for him to think that all his neighbors supposed to help him, bitch, you should be talking to your family. That is who you need to hold to that standard. Anything these neighbors do for you, you should appreciate it and shut the fuck up. He looking at the neighbors like they got to do this for him and they got to do that. I said, this nigga guy, why is he here? He don't want to get online to teach the young bucks. He don't want them playing around on his property, and he don't really like being around them. Don't like playing with them or nothing. And I had started looking at him differently when he had me buy fucking Mother Day balloons for his motherfucking mother and not his deceased wife. Because they didn't have children together. Well, she had a daughter when she met you. And then had the audacity to turn around and tell me, I said, where you going for Father's Day? He talking about to her daughter. Probably to my stepdaughter house. And I said, for what? You didn't go there for Mother's Day, so why would you show up there for Father's Day? He's talking about, yeah, you right. How fucking retarded is that? Can't even read. Talking about, can you read this for me? I'm saying to myself, motherfucker, I probably can't even comprehend this shit. But I'll try. God help me. And I was able to do that. Thank you, Lord, for that. I look for keywords. And that helps me out every time. And it never fails. But anyway, that was crazy. And I don't know if I shared on my channel because I kept being taunted about sharing how it was going to be a skin outbreak or whatever. And then Carol ended up having that issue. And some other things I can't say. Ain't that some shit? I even watched a video where this cracker was on the news saying about France, how they was poking people with needles. I mentioned that on my channel. And then he gonna sit there and say, yeah. And that's in so many words he was saying that the person got it offline and that's a danger to this and a danger to that. Bitch, I ain't never say go out there and do no shit like that. I said why I don't like crowds because of the possibility that can happen. What the fuck? That's what they're trying to do. Make what I'm saying bad. So then when they ready to try to execute me, it can delusionally stick. No, bitch, that shit ain't gonna work either. That's not gonna work either. Because one thing about me, I don't give a fuck if there's a lawyer there or not. Bitch, I got a mouth too. And if I feel like this motherfucker ain't saying what they gotta say, I'm gonna say it. That's what happened in fucking Florida when they gonna try to pin me for a robbery for my own shit. Excuse me? Excuse me, Your Honor. Isn't that against the law? I've been here like 3 or 4 times already. Shouldn't this be thrown out? And then he said some old shit, and I just gave him this look like, bitch, don't play with me. I ain't stupid. And then when COVID hit, so God made COVID hit, and then they sent me a letter saying they threw it out. But before they threw it out, my lawyer, she was nice enough to tell me how intimidating I am. And at the time, I was 100 and not even 20 pounds. And I'm 5'3.5". How the fuck am I intimidating, bitch? And I'm in here dressed head to toe. Oh, because when I go to court looking right. Okay? So I don't get that. I'm looking at her like, what? I ain't even gonna go there with you, bitch. I'm just trying to get out of here. That's it. I'm saying that to myself. Like, you little stupid Bigfoot bitch. And this bitch, she like 6'2". Weighing 200 and something, 230 I'm seeing. Fucking pounds. And you intimidated or what, bitch? Do I live around you, bitch? Intimidating to who? Because I was fucking up the security guards? It took 4 of them motherfuckers, you hear me, to drag me out. Each one had each limb. A bitch was snapping in the air, you hear me? I was trying to get to them bitches for my crystal clear court necklace that looked so much like a diamond. Even the tarot reader that I went to go fucking see was staring at that bitch. She couldn't even take her eyes off that shit. That's how elegant it looked. We didn't know if it was a diamond or what. I'm gonna give me another one too. Ain't that some shit? And that bitch programmed, so whoever stole that, they getting their ass whipped. Right, Darren? Return my shit, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you gotta mail it anonymous. Return my fucking crystals, you dummy. You're a fucking idiot. And then I texted him and told him you need to call a lawyer because it might be foul play with your mom or whatever. And he ain't text back. I don't give a fuck. I don't want a response. I just put the information out there because I was going to get bad luck if I didn't do that. So I did my part. I'm not the next of kin, so I feel like I can go sue for her and get justice for her. And if I can, somebody please give me the information and let me know. But you can go ahead and pursue that lawsuit versus trying to rob me for a whole bunch of nothing that I don't have. Fucking dumbass. You think I'm stupid? That pie back there, that bitch ain't got nothing in that fucking pie in the back of that house. And if it is, a stolen shit. The bitch even stole my plants. I forget what kind of plants these are, but they spread wild. They done stole that shit. I'm like, wait a minute, this shit wasn't even here when I first came back. Like, come on. Like, I started to pull all that shit out. But I said, you know what? I ain't even going to do that. I'm going to let God handle that. And that was the day before yesterday where I said it to the old boy and my cousin, friend, because he walks by here. So, you know, we talk and speak. Anyway, so, you know, he was walking past with his walker with his little dog and shit, chilling. And he, you know, walked up and we was talking about that and shit. He's like, nope, that never was there. Talking about, but they grow wild. What, bitch, is concrete in between our lawn and their lawn. So how the fuck is that? That's a lie. Then my neighbors that I shared a lawn with should be having it too. And they don't. Fucking stealing. The same motherfuckers that was stealing everybody packages. Now that I'm back on the block, ain't nobody packages been stolen. Ain't that some shit? Stealing people packages, and then when people question them, they tell them it's me. Excuse me? I don't do shit like that, yo. And I never will. I don't do shit like that. Only way I'm taking somebody's packages if I know it's the fuck mine. Fuck I look like? That's some crumb ass shit. Fuck wrong with y'all? That ain't even my personality. Just taking people's shit. Anyway. Who I want to say a shout out to? Shout out to Kiki Palmer. Shout outs to Eminem. Pay LaBelle. Samuel. You know, the Samuel, the old head. I'm horrible with names. That's why most of y'all don't even get shout outs because I don't even know the fucking names. For real, for real. Oh, shout outs to Freeway, Beanie, shout out. Slumlord and Shebang, the Roughnecks. Shout outs to them, Jimmy and Jamore. Shout outs to Jackal the Bear. Shout outs to Mystical. What's up, nigga? I'll be glad when you get out. I know you ain't do that shit. And if you did, you was getting your shit. I know what they doing with you. Hang in there. Shout outs to Rashad Jamal. Shout outs to him. Ha! Young Pharaoh. I just seen his face. Oh Lord. Oh God. Who else? Shout outs to Sierra. Clarissa. Papoose. Shout outs to Fat Joe. We got 50. Shout outs to Remy. Shout outs to Cardi B. Bitch, I'm so proud of you. You was at that cancel, bitch. You taking a real motherfucking shit, bitch. Yes. Shout outs to Sweet. What's her name? Sweetie. I ain't seen Sweetie. What's up with her? I haven't seen her. Haven't heard anything, which is good in a way. But shout outs to you, boo. Shout outs to Nick Cannon and his partner. What's that girl name? That do the spades game. Shout outs to you. I'm sorry, I'm horrible with names. Who else? I'm waiting for the energy to say it. Um, Shout outs to Snoop, what's up? And your wifey. And everybody at the script club. Hey, bitches. Everybody take a shot for me. Shit. I cannot. Alrighty. Shout outs to Wendy Williams. Anita Baker, Sade, Janet, Crunch Crunch. We both like crunchy, meat. Crunchy chicken, crunchy fish, crunch, just a crunch, crunch. Um, the Jackson family in general. Even the Outlaws, special to y'all. Hey. Yeah, Latoya. Hey. And the other guy. Uh, I forget his name. I think he's still got his Jerry curl. That guy, that Jackson one. If he's still living, I don't know. Oh, Elvis. Hmm. Shout outs to what's his name? Polite, Plows. Shit. What's his name? I don't know. Mace Cameron and dang, what's her name again? You know that show. Uh what's her shout out to Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj, uh what's her name? Afro Puff, my favorite gay female couple, the Brat and her boo, her wife, and the baby. Mwah. When it's the second. Anywho, moving along. Ashanti and Nelly. Hey, I ain't watch y'all show yet, but hey, we belong together. You was right. Look, you manifested that in a song, girl. Look at that. Write it down. Write it down. Who else? I wasn't able to get into my old email. I gotta make up a new one. But I wanted to add some music on my list, so I gotta add some more music onto my account. I think I'm gonna start adding more music on here because I don't want to log into the other one. I guess it don't matter at this point, right? But the hacking is ridiculous. I was sitting next to my client, and she just looked, and I said, "See, I had just got finished telling her that like a half an hour prior, and all of a sudden you see them trying to open my screen, like fucking retarded, fucking retarded, just stupid." Mm-mm-mm-mm. It's sad, but don't worry, because the same way y'all monitoring me, the whole world is about to be monitored just like this. How about that? Yeah, maybe I'll make some real money then, huh? Because I get to help people through that. Ain't that something? But I do want to thank my haters and haterettes, maggots and maggotettes, because without y'all, I wouldn't be pushing and pushing and pushing and fighting. I'll be pushing. Let me take that back. But fighting and fighting the push. making sure the push go through, give it that extra oof oof. Bars. I tell you, boy, I tell you, I can't wait. I ain't been writing no music because it ain't gonna do nothing but be discovered and somebody gonna steal it. But I'm gonna try one song. I don't know when, but I'm gonna try that, and I'm gonna do the copyright for that. Yeah. Anywho, what else? Nothing else to talk about. The world gonna be the world, right? Y'all gonna do what y'all do. Just be safe and don't hurt nobody. Not even you. Hey, why I'm always, I love it. I'm always around. And I love, yo, the music today is the things y'all be saying, yo. I don't understand everything, but then in a way I kind of do. Because I can relate to you, and you. I'm still trying to figure out who's going to be my first feature, and I think I know who it's going to be if I didn't say it already. But my first feature is going to be Eminem. Slim Shady. Slim Shady. I don't want no fucking maybe. Slim Shady. I don't want to hear a fucking maybe. Let me stop. Yeah, but that's gonna be my first, cause that's my favorite artist. That's my favorite rap artist. And again, why? Because he says what he wanna say. Well, that's how I feel. I mean, we all control to a certain extent, right? But it's about feeling as free as possible for you to get to know thyself. And once you start getting to know thyself, then other things open. And you just don't need to be scared. Just use discernment. And if the fruit is good, you eat it. You enjoy it. You get nourishment from it. Equals health. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm not going to force any information, but I will end it saying that just because a person is nice don't mean they're stupid. And just because they nice don't mean it's okay to use them. If you can do it your fucking self and you got it, do it. Spend it. You're not going to get good luck. I know you might think that. That's a double job, the devil's job, to make you think that. Ain't no way I'd be attacking somebody and using somebody and feel good about that. Even when I was out there getting money from niggas, I just couldn't use them to a certain extent. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I knew there was consequences behind that. And that's why I got out the game the way I did. And thank God for that. Disease free. I'm not murdered. I wasn't raped by a guy that I was getting for money. Thank God for all. I got out good. But to be going around using somebody, like, get the fuck out of here. And just because you like a female don't mean she have to like you. And especially if you fucking old and all disabled and shit, you got the fucking audacity. I even said that to him. I even jumped up like, look, I got all my limbs. I still got life to live. I want to go places and do things. I ain't trying to fuck with nothing. Number one, God already showed me my husband. So we ain't gonna play that game. But if God didn't show me that, I still wouldn't fuck with you. What the fuck I look like fucking with a nigga that's gonna take me out of my femininity? And I gotta do masculine shit. I don't mind volunteering, saying, ooh, let me help. I don't mind doing that. But the fact that I got to do it for you because you disabled, like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. I don't think so. Y'all need to be realistic here. Who gives a fuck about you being lonely? What did you do to get lonely? How did you treat women or a man? Get the fuck out of here. Who gives a fuck? It's your karma, bitch. Deal with it. You're going to die lonely. And if you don't die lonely, you're going to die being used. The hell? That's crazy. Nah, I ain't dumb like that. You got me fucked up. Nah, you got me fucked up. You got me all the way fucked up. And just because I supposed to give it to you? Bitch, who the fuck are you? I don't even know you. I'm just working for you. That's it. Like, y'all get that shit fucked up. Trying to be nice to fucking nurses and shit so y'all can have them feel they trying to use them for their empathy. And you know they got a heart, so you want to play on that. Bitch, I ain't dumb. I ain't doing it in a relationship, and I ain't doing it in work. I ain't doing it in anything. The fuck out of here. Don't make no motherfucking sense. It's disgusting. Anywho, I'm up out of here. Y'all enjoy your life. What is life without love and laughter? Even if you got to hug yourself, go ahead and do that. But try to give somebody a hug for a minute. It'll soothe the heart. Anyway, I'm up out this bitch. Bye, bitches. Deuces.